So, I'm walking my dog right now, and there's popcorn on the ground. He loves popcorn. It's my fault. I used to take him to movie theaters and give him lots of popcorn. But then also, we go by the dumpster, and something's within this plastic bag that he just wants. And he loves to clearly communicate to me that he wants this. He'll look back at me, and I'll pull 2 or 3 times, and he won't leave it. He'll just keep looking at the bag, sniffing it, looking at me going, "There's something good in here, boss." And he gets inflammation. He's old, so I can't give him any carbs, especially like white bread or flour tortillas. And he has appendicitis, so I can't give him fats. So really, lean protein is really what he requires. Nice car. Beautiful 67 Mustang. I had a 68 Mustang as my daily driver for 8 years. Bought it off a little old lady, the original owner, with only either 84 or 86,000 miles, and just love that car. If people ever say, "How come you never bought a house?" I say it's because I babied that car. Money was no expense, and the mechanics knew this. I would take it to the same mechanic every time. I'd have to drive down to Westchester, but anyways, it really is analogous to us and Jesus. The dog's understanding is anything that smells good, looks good, I want to eat it. Obviously, he has no understanding that he can't eat things that cause inflammation. He can't eat things that are high in fat. And I didn't know this. I would bake chicken on a frying in the oven on a big one of those big, literally 1 foot by 2 foot flat pans. And then when I would leave the house and I'd have to leave him at home, I would set that down for him to lick, and he would just love it. And he would probably, eat up about 45 minutes to an hour of when I was gone, him licking all the fat off of this pan. And so it had never been diagnosed properly, so I was giving him lots of fat because, with intermittent fasting and keeping your liver free from being fatty liver, you want to eat a lot of protein and fat primarily. And so I was kind of trying to live that lifestyle, and I was trying to have my dog live that lifestyle. But finally, after his 3rd serious case of going through appendicitis, they finally diagnosed it properly. That was, if you guys remember, just like 4 weeks ago. And I need to avoid fat in his diet. I've already known I need to avoid things that cause inflammation. And I just learned that myself because I eat too much pizza. I love pizza. I mean, I try to eat overall healthy, but gotta have my pizza. And I would give all the crust to him. And I would always notice that the next day he was limping. Usually he has a bad back leg and a bad front leg, and either one or both of them would act up. So it's so good to know this, because now I'm really able to take better care of him, and he's benefiting, and he's looking healthy and not limping so much. That being said, my ways are better than his. My thoughts are higher than his. And so there's things I understand that he doesn't, and I'm able to correct him and protect him. But basically the difference is I'm not allowed to let him exercise his free will, because he'll go for the bad foods for his health every single time. And Jesus has to let us exercise our free will. So that's the major difference. But the similarity is that his ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than ours. And we have mere mortal minds, and we can't understand what's best for us. But when we put our trust in the Lord, He will give us things that we can't figure out. How is this good for me? You know? But we just have to trust that His ways are so much higher than ours. And He might take away something good for us, but reward us if we stayed faithful to Him with something much, much better later down the road, even if it has to be after death. Anyways, so the analogy of human to dog relationship and the God to human relationship. Leave a comment, hit like or dislike. God bless. Amen.